All right, hello guys. Let's have a look at Gbpjpy. So Gbpjpy gold and GBP USD is something I've been trading for a very long time, and if you follow me on Twitter, you know that I talk about this space a lot. So Gbpjpy, I was expecting a drop from here up to this level here. So let me take out the chart. So basically what happened is price dropped almost 100 pip, and then today with NFP it shot to the upside. So that was so unfortunate. We're just left with about 50 pips to TP before the reversal. But now let's look at what is next for Gbpjpy. So I'll take off the chart now. Why is this thing not removing? I'm not sure what is happening now. Okay, it finally responded, but I had no idea why that was taking so much time. I still don't understand what is happening. No idea what is happening now. Okay, so this is Gbpjpy. I was expecting price to come into this zone before a push to the upside. So basically, if you look at the overall big picture of the market, right? If you look at the overall big picture, we can see Gbpjpy is an uptrending market. We are currently on the 4-hour time frame, and by zooming out, we can see this is an uptrending market. We can see up, and if you can't see it, if you put a line on it, it makes sense. Like you can see there's an up movement going on here. So this is an uptrending market. Price on the daily time frame has tested some very significant levels along the line here. This was one of the major ones. So we caught this push here. Those of us in the VIP on Twitter, I shared this post here. We caught this push from here to the outside. Now there is time for the market to make a decision. So the Japanese economy is facing a lot of difficulties right now, and we can see that the GJ has found support here. I was looking at a little more drop to the downside, so looking at a quick scan of the time frame starting from the daily. This was an important level that price tested. We created this high region, price pushed up, found support here, and 16 hours there is this level here that is potentially looking to get tested. 13 hours, I think I would pay attention to this level here as well. And just a side note, let's mark this level here. So I'm just doing a quick scan of the time frames. If you've seen me analyze the trades, you'll see that I mostly do a quick scan of the time frames and see which levels I'm interested in. So basically, mostly I'm looking at demand and supply zones, and I would like to have a good understanding because with trading with demand supply, sometimes the levels look cleaner on different time frames. So scanning around to see which levels are cleaner is something that I do to find out. Okay, so currently with today's push, there's something interesting on the 6 hour here. I'll take note of that. And the 5 hours, I don't see anything relevant here. Something also on the 4 hour, but it's coincide with that of the 6 hours, so I wouldn't mark that as well. 2 hours. So normally I just end at the 2 hour time frame. I don't do anything below the 2 hour. I can go to the 1 hour, but that is the lowest I would ever go to. And I think there is something interesting here on the think I'll pay attention to this 1 hour zone. Alright, so that is it. So I have my levels marked out. I know it might sound a little confusing to most people that don't understand what I'm doing, but I have my areas of interest. So looking at this, because price is sitting here on the 4 hour zone here, what I'll be expecting for GJ is for GJ to push up. So I expect GJ push to continue up, and then from this level I'll expect a drop here. So this is the kind of perspective I have for the GJ to continue pushing up. So the push up from here is 100 pips and drop 200 pips into this zone here, depending. So at this point here, I know there is a possibility of price coming lower here, but I would like to see what sort of structure we get here and what happens along the move here, because let's say the market creates some move here during the push to the downside here. What that means is that then price is going to test that zone like that and then drop to this zone. I don't know if it makes sense. So even though I have highlighted this level as an important zone that price can get to, I'm not going to jump now and say, okay, we're going to push all the way here. First, we are going to get a reaction here, which is going to cause price to push up. But as to how far price is going to push up will be dependent on the kind of move that happens here when price tests the zone and it decides to drop. If something significant is created along the line, then that is going to cause price to push up from here and react to that zone and drop to this point here. So in simple terms, that's what I'm looking at now. I expect GJ to push up at market open, and you want to keep an eye on this area here. You don't want price to close above this level here, right? So you are looking at this zone here, sort of. You don't want any close above that region, so you want price to stay below 244, which is still around the 200 level. So if you mark your psychological level, price is still trading around here, and you want price to kind of maintain that resistance around this major area here. So you want to push up into the zone and then a drop, right? So I'll be more interested in the drop. I still think this 250 pips needs to happen, and then from there, like I described, you are looking for a pullback, and that pullback, depending on what level is created during the drop, then that would inform if we are going to get the next drop of 300 pips into this zone. So short term, this is what I'm looking out on the GJ, and we'll be monitoring this, and I'll be giving an update on this as well. And yeah, hopefully we get some good pushes on the GJ.